welcome. Let me get the mic. Hello and welcome to Callisto's live YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at some very boring. Let me click my fingers. Very boring market this week so far. Before we get started, if you are new to the channel, if you're watching this video, feel free to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment if you want to see me cover anything else, any other pairs. I would appreciate that. Help the channel grow. Also, we've got the Twitch, Twitter, and obviously the YouTube. But Twitch channel is where we stream live, or where I stream live every single day, Monday to Friday. And I just live trade. People come onto the chat who are also trading, and we have a chat. Chat. How many times do I want to say that? And people sending their analysis. I share my analysis. We all hang out, things like that. Listen to some music, watch some YouTube videos, etc. So yeah, and also the Twitter, boom, right there. That will all be in the link in the description. And basically, I just post my setups on there, notify when I go live, things like that. So moving over onto the charts. We have a blank chart. Very nice. A blank page. Let me just fix that real quick. There we go. So, let's start with GJ because it's at the top of my list, right? So yesterday, GJ. So this was yesterday in this range right here. So what happened was the previous day. So that would have been Tuesday, right? It's Thursday today. Is it Thursday today? It's Thursday today, right? Yeah. So Tuesday, this move, the markets were dead for a couple of days. As you can see, sideways, here's New York and London session. Like literally nothing happened here. And then here, I was looking for sales only because price is in a downtrend, right? And then price broke up late night, New York session, and then made this big move down. So at this point, coming into yesterday, price created this support right at the bottom, and I was waiting for price to break this support, right, close below, and then continue the sales down after the overall, bearish market, and then, this big volume move down. And then basically it came up, made a resistance, didn't break the previous day low, right, came in, tapped it, but didn't break it. So here's the previous day low right here. So then yesterday made that low wick and then started pushing up, right, and then we made this high, pulled back, and then continued up. So at that point, right, we'd made a support, it didn't break the previous day low, we made a new high, we retraced, and then we continue up breaking that resistance, meaning for me that price is going to continue bullish throughout the session. So I was looking for buys right here, but this is right when the 12-hour candle closed. So I wasn't too I was a little bit skeptical on taking buys here. So I was looking at taking buys on this next candle. So it would have been this red candle right here, right? So looking at taking buys there. Didn't end up doing that, but would have been a winning trade, right? I was a little bit skeptical because of the 12-hour candle closure. 12-hour is the half-day candle, which for me is quite significant. And usually you can see a pretty big pullback when the 12-hour candle opens to make that bottom or top wick. So I stayed out of that, but ended up, like I said, being a winning trade. So then today I was looking late New York. This was around about 1:30. So I don't really trade after 1 a.m. going into 1:30 unless it's a really good setup. You can see we made the move up, we made the pullback, and then continuation for a close above this resistance that was made. And then we also broke the previous daily high and continued bullish short term. So there was some volume that came into GJ yesterday. Actually, it's like coffee, so it doesn't go cold. So there was some volume that came in. But yeah, I was mainly looking at sales, and then these buys worked out really nice, 50 pips, but I didn't end up taking them. Blah 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 blah. And then obviously this was too late in the night for me, 1:32 a.m. for me to take any positions. I'm usually asleep. So today, now what the bias is switched to buys basically. So now I'm looking at buys on GJ because we've made this move up. We've broke the previous daily high, and we also respected the previous daily low. And you can see that we're trending up, making higher lows and higher highs. So we potentially see a bit more of a drive down and kind of create like a bit of a support here on GJ at some point maybe. And then I'll look for closures above this resistance to take buys up. So yeah, that is that. So yeah, looking at buys on GJ above this resistance with the break of then the previous daily high to continue bullish. If we have a look at the daily quickly, we could see that if this flips bullish at this point, this would be a really nice bottom wick of around about 40 or so pips. And then we want to see it flip bullish, and we want to see it breaking up, start driving up into these areas up here potentially. So that's what I'm looking for on GJ. Moving on to EURUSD again, you know, just look at it. It's been absolutely horrendous. So yeah, not really much on EURUSD that happened yesterday. You can see here's yesterday. You know, kind of just a bit of volume come in, and then price started selling off, and then sideways, sideways, sideways. We even had 2 high impact news events that dropped and still did nothing here on EURUSD. So this is the big one coming tonight at 11:30 p.m. my time, Australian Eastern Standard Time. We have inflation rate and we have core inflation rate. So that is gonna be massive. That should have, you know, finally like start moving these markets again. Should see a big move coming in. But yeah, nothing really happened yesterday. I wasn't sure about what I was looking at on EU because, like I said, the day before yesterday, right? So it would have been Tuesday. We came up, price came up, broke the previous daily highs, and then it also during pre-London broke the previous daily lows. So we broke previous daily highs and previous daily lows. So for me, there wasn't really a clear bias on what price wanted to do during yesterday's session. And then you can see obviously that actually played out. Price, it didn't know what it wanted to do itself, right? Didn't go up, didn't go down. It kind of just went sideways. And then so yesterday we didn't break any previous highs or lows. So now we kind of had like an inside candle. We spiked out of the previous daily lows. Here's the previous daily lows. We spiked out of it, so broke it. So essentially now, right, we made like a lower high and broke the previous lows. So potential to sell off more than anything else, right? Potential for sales more than anything else is what I'd be looking at tonight on EURUSD potentially. So yeah, sales would have to be down in these areas somewhere down below 0.96679. But yeah, we'll see what happens closer. So yeah, EU, you know, I'm staying out of EU until we start to see some real volume come back in and the price start moving continuously in a certain direction, in a trend. And then I'll look to jump back in on EU again. And then AUDUSD, again, you can see if you look at my pairs here, my main GJ and EURUSD, you see that, boom, 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 main, and then you see study, AUDUSD. So this is one I'm not trading too much, but I am studying it, and I will take a trade on it if the setup looks really clean. But I'm more, I like to stay more focused on EU and GJ. And AU yesterday, I was more inclined to take a trade on AU because if we look at the overall trend, we can see that if you remember, GJ and EURUSD both break previous, like it broke out of the daily highs, right? Whereas like on this move up, if we have a look, EU, here's that same move, broke the previous daily high, right? This move up broke previous daily high, and then on GJ, previous daily high, you can see this move went up and broke previous 2 daily highs right there, boom. Whereas AUDUSD, this move up, it didn't break any previous daily highs, right? There's the previous daily high, made like a lower high, and then continued down. So I was more looking at sales yesterday. I was focused on AUDUSD the most. We kind of spiked out here, but didn't make too much of a support. I would have said that would be the main support that I'd be looking at, and price came down, didn't close below, rejected off, and then pushed back bullish. But today, again, like yesterday, we can see if we zoom out, right, we've got continuous lower highs on the daily and lower lows, right? You can see these pink lines. If I just extend that, boom, so we got high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and lower low, right? So AU is still sustaining, even though there's low volume, it's still sustaining the downtrend from the daily time frame perspective. So sales on AU potentially could be below this support area that's been created here now. And then, of course, once price starts continuing down, we can look for continuation sales on the break of daily lows or something. But this is a nice support. This is a nice support right here for us to take sales, or for me to take sales below this area somewhere. So yeah, that is about it really. So buys on GJ. EU still more swinging towards the sell side, but it's kind of in the balance because of the consolidation over this week, and also we've got inflation, so that could change the direction of the markets or the trend. Same on AU as well. That news applies to AUDUSD as well because of the it's on the USD. So yeah, more swinging to the sell side on EU and AU, but because of this inflation, this is going to be big news. Then yeah, I would wait, and if a setup kind of shows itself at London Open, then I'll take a setup, right? Because that's going to be like a few hours, or 4 or 5 hours before this news. But if not, the closer we move to this news, the less likely I will be to take a trade until this news hits, and then we can look at them afterwards or something. But this will all be happening live on stream tonight. So around about 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, whatever that is, just put in 8 p.m. AEST to my local time, and it will give you the time that I'll go live. But I'll post it on my Twitter as well. I always post on my Twitter when I go live, so if you want to follow that, now it's above me. If you want to follow my Twitter, the link is below, and also the Twitch as well. So if you just go and follow me on Twitch, it'll give you a notification when I go live on your app. But that's about it. It's a very slow week so far. Not much to really get excited about, or not really many trades have presented themselves. But overall, last week, the first week of October, was amazing. I showed in my other videos up around $1,000 so far for the month, which is really, really good for me. But other than that, yeah, that is about it. So yeah, I'll see you guys live tonight. If you want to come and join, say hello, join in the community, send some analysis, talk about charts, talk about anything, then come over there and say hello. And then yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for kind of the news, what happened during today's sessions, inflation, all those kind of things. We'll talk about that tomorrow on tomorrow's YouTube video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow. Peace.